What is going on, everybody? It is your boy Baddog back with another video. This video I want to talk about Jalen Ramsey. Now, obviously, yesterday news came out Jalen Ramsey is looking for a trade from the Jacksonville Jaguars. And the big question is, should the New York Giants be interested? Let's face it, man. The New York Giants secondary is a complete and utter dumpster fire. There is a lot of inexperienced young players on this secondary that have looked terrible the first 2 weeks of the season. Of course, with Minkah Fitzpatrick now going to the Pittsburgh Steelers for a first-round pick, Jalen Ramsey becomes a target of a lot of teams, and a lot of teams could use Jalen Ramsey without a doubt. But let's face it, the New York Giants are probably not going to make a run at Jalen Ramsey, and this is why. Jalen Ramsey is much like Odell Beckham. He is an enormous talent, but he has a big mouth. And the whole reason we got rid of Odell Beckham was not because of lack of talent. It's because of the distractions he brought. It's because of his mouth. It's because of the culture, supposedly, that he brings to the New York Giants locker room. So the Giants would look like complete and utter fools and hypocrites if they decided to go out and get Jalen Ramsey, because obviously, as talented as he is, he's got a mouth that he likes to run, and the New York Giants don't want that kind of player in their locker room. So why would you get rid of Odell Beckham, who we saw last night against the Jets? Has all the talent in the world. We saw exactly what he did with the New York Giants, though, for all those years in the one game of the Jets. Made an incredible one-handed catch on the sideline, took a quick slam for 89 yards for a touchdown, and he went into the locker room early with some suspicious injury. He left his team out there on the field as he went into the locker room early. So we saw everything that he did for the New York Giants. But the whole reason we got rid of Odell Beckham was because of the culture and because of what he said, his distractions, everything else, his antics. We got rid of him for that reason. To bring Jalen Ramsey in here, you're going to do the same exact thing, except you're going to have to give up a first-round pick for Jalen Ramsey. And let's face it, we are going to pick top 5 next year, and at the very least, top 10 most likely. I am not about to give up a top 10 pick for Jalen Ramsey, knowing you're going to have to pay him in 2 years when you didn't have to give up anything for Odell Beckham and you already had him signed. So as good as Jalen Ramsey is, and as much as the Giants could use a Jalen Ramsey here, there is no way in hell that the New York Giants are going after Jalen Ramsey, because, again, how hypocritical would Dave Gettleman in the front office look if they got rid of Odell Beckham and brought in a Jalen Ramsey? And what is Jalen Ramsey going to cost? The Steelers had to give up a first-round pick for Minkah Fitzpatrick. Jalen Ramsey is going to cost somebody a lot more than that. Now, you know all the Eagle fans in the world are going to come out on YouTube and say, we got to get Jalen Ramsey. Jalen Ramsey's going to be an Eagle. We heard that Minkah Fitzpatrick was going to be an Eagle. We heard that Melvin Gordon was going to be an Eagle. We heard that Jadeveon Clowney is going to be an Eagle. If you play in the NFL and you're holding out, you want to be traded, or you're a free agent or anything, you're going to be an Eagle, according to all the Eagle video makers. So I guarantee you there's going to be a lot of talk about him going to the Philadelphia Eagles, which they probably will not. But Jalen Ramsey is a guy that teams could definitely use. But I don't see the New York Giants being one of those teams that's going to go out and get him. Because, again, we need the draft picks really badly. And this is a guy that's going to cost a fortune. And more than anything else, man, he runs his mouth a lot. I mean, remember a couple of years ago, actually it was the beginning of last year, he said he talked a lot of crap about Eli Manning because we played them the first week of the season, to which Eli Manning responded, "Who?" when they asked him about Jalen Ramsey's comments. So there you go. I mean, why would they bring in a guy that's already talked crap about Eli Manning? It wouldn't make any sense. So as good as Jalen Ramsey is, he's not going to be a New York Giant. But it is an interesting story because wherever he goes, it immediately makes that team's secondary better. And if he goes to a contender, he is the type of player that could really make them take that next step and be a serious contender for the chip. So that's really all I got of the Jalen Ramsey thing, guys. Again, it's an interesting story, but there's just no way I see the New York Giants ever making a run at this guy. But, you know, that is what it is. We'll just have to wait. We'll have to just get better. Hope these guys get better as the year progresses, and we'll take that first-round pick next year and try to do something with it to improve the team. But Jalen Ramsey's not going to be a Giant, but he may not be a Jaguar much longer either. So hopefully we see you guys tonight for the Talking Giants on the Entertainer Talking Sports channel, where we discuss the abysmal game against the Bills. And hopefully we'll see you there. Until then, guys, enjoy the rest of your day. It is Baddog, and I am gone. Peace!